Good morning, everyone. My name's Sarah. I'm working with our Magellanic penguins, giving them their morning meal. They get fed 3 times a day, so everybody's gotten almost one fish. We just need to get a stare and shim, and then everyone has had at least one morning fish, which is pretty good. But they get 3 opportunities to eat, so sometimes they wait until the end of the day. They're getting restaurant quality herring and capelin. We have 23 Magellanic penguins here at the aquarium, and they're in the mid. They're not really in the molt. They do go through a catastrophic molt. 3 of our birds have gone through it, our younger ones. It does kind of go in order from youngest to oldest, which is pretty cool to keep track of. But we kind of are at a stopping point for our adults right now, so I'm expecting them to kind of start in the next couple weeks or two getting ready for that molt. And what that means is they eat a whole bunch more food, and then they sit on land for about 5 weeks in their natural habitat. Here at the aquarium, it's about 2 to 3. But if they were in their natural habitat, they wouldn't swim. They would stay on land for that whole time until their feathers regrow. So penguins have really thick, dense feathers, about 70 to 75 per square inch. And that feather structure itself is what keeps them dry in the water. So if you look at our birds, a lot of them are kind of flapping around, moving their flippers. They're starting to preen their feathers. They spend about 3 hours a day doing that. And I'm just going to see if anybody else wants any more breakfast. I'm trying to feed our oldest bird. Her name is Whatever. She is 17 years old. They live to be about 15 to 20 or 10, 15 in their natural habitat and about 20 to 35 in a protected environment. That lifespan does really get longer when they don't have to worry about predators and they get food handed to them and they get free vet care. And everybody's a little bit different, so they like to have their fish presented to them in a different way. They eat about 5% of their diet a day unless they're going through that catastrophic molt. Looks like our birds are pretty done eating. They just kind of want to hang out and preen their feathers. I'll feed these guys again at about 1:30 and about 4 o'clock. We try to space their feeds out. That second feed is kind of like a snack for them. And that last feed is their last opportunity to eat until the morning, so that's usually a pretty popular feed for our birds. But you are looking at Magellanic penguins. They're native to South America, Chile, and Argentina. 4 of our birds were actually rescued in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, a little far north from where you typically find them. They were deemed unreleasable, meaning they couldn't go back to their natural habitat, and we were able to take them on and build a penguin habitat out of that. So they get the credit for having Magellanic penguins here at the aquarium. All 4 of those birds have had chicks. So genetically, that's really important to this colony, because the more genetic diversity you have, the healthier your birds are going to be. So it looks like our birds are done eating. I'm going to give them a little bit of a break. Thank you guys so much for coming to the Aquarium of the Pacific. We are a nonprofit institution, so your paid admission is going right back to these animals. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day here at the aquarium.